corrupt African leaders are shaking in their boots, and honestly it's kind of satisfying to watch because they felt invincible for so long and treated us like we're not worth their time. We're not worth investing in, employing, and making time to actually develop our continent instead of stealing our money and taking it and investing it somewhere else in Europe or the US. So I don't know, I find it a little bit interesting that Cameroon's president, who's been a president for 40 years, Paul Biya, just made a huge reshuffle in his military because of the current situation in Gabon. As soon as the story came out that there has been a coup in Gabon, which the people of Gabon are celebrating and we're happy for them, Paul Biya reshuffled his military and changed people that are in key position because why? He is scared that he is next.
Tout part de la démocratie. C'est un plan notre sang. C'est un plan notre sang.
This president is 90 years old. Just imagine this. He has been running the country for 40 years and he has no plan to leave that position. And even now when coups are happening, the first thing that he's thinking is, I need to preserve this role that I am in right now and I need to make sure that I stay in power. Probably he wants to die in power because like he's 90. Come on now, like at some point, even us, like the society, need to have a limit, especially leadership roles. Like that person has a huge responsibility, so he has to be fit, not just physically, but mentally. 90 is old enough, I feel like. Like look at Biden, he's not even 90 and it shows that there's some issues and people still act like it's okay to have leaders that are not quite there. That, in my opinion, at least what it makes me think of is maybe there's someone behind him that wants him in that position because he's easier to manipulate. Because at the end of the day, he's not as sharp as maybe when he was in his 40s, 50s, 60s, whatever it may be. Right now, he's not in the same shape. So we need to be able to say no to this kind of leaders, the kind of leaders that just want to stay in the leadership role until they leave this earth. We just need to put a stop to it because I feel like some people are using it to their advantage because all they need to do is control this man behind the scenes. And it's just very sad to watch. But him being scared is actually a good thing because it shows us that we are making an impact and the youth is scaring these corrupt dictators that have been in that position for so long that they thought that they're untouchable and no one can do anything about it. Now they're second guessing. They're thinking, can I trust my military leaders? Can I trust who's in my circle? Can I trust that I'll still be here in office next year, next week, next month? So the fact that we instilled fear in their hearts and minds is such a big win because that's not been the case for so long. And most importantly, their puppet leaders are more scared. We're seeing the panic attacks and the statements they're making and the conversations that are being had both publicly and privately, because at the end of the day, when you hear the mainstream media coming out and spinning a narrative, you already know what's happening behind the scenes. So it's just so wonderful to see this, because no one is above the law and no one is going to take advantage of their own people and get away with it. That's the takeaway from all these coups that have been happening in Africa. Anyways, fam, let us know down below what your thoughts are about Cameroon's president's panic. I'm Wongel Zelalem. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.